Evening. I hope you guys are doing all right. Welcome to the last PowerPoint for week 9, statistics 1001. Here we're just going to review and have a look over the assignment 2 and just again make sure that you guys are all moving in a good direction. Okay, so as I stated there for the announcements, there are 3 questions and you can see them right here. This is due in class March 19th, paper copy only, okay? Don't add any extra pages. Everything should be, there's enough room here to get everything done, okay? You may have to use some scrap paper and, and all that kind of stuff, but everything should be presentable in this format. As well, there are 3 questions, all right? And there are 3 different, there will be one that's a difference, one that is higher, and one that is lower, okay? And as well, you've got a 95%, you've got a 99%, and as well, you've got a 90%. Okay, so let's have a look here. A researcher reports the average salary of assistant professors is more than $42,000. A sample of 30 assistant professors has a mean salary of $43,860 at an alpha of 0.05. Test the claim that assistant professors earn more than $42,000 per year. The sample standard deviation of the population is 5,225. So, what you've got right here, the researcher reports the average salary of assistant professors is more than, right? So what direction is that going to be for this particular question? All right. So you have a sample of 30 professors, so it's there's enough people in your sample. The sample has a mean salary of $43,860. Okay, and the population standard deviation, $5,225. So there you go. Population 1, that is who we are looking at. Population 2, everybody else. Research hypothesis, what is the researcher trying to prove? Null hypothesis, no difference. But please refer to the PowerPoints there. I want a sentence. Okay? So here we've got what is the mean of the DOM? Okay? What is the population variance? Not of the DOM, there's no little m, right? What is the standard deviation of the population? Not the DOM, there's no little m. Now I want you to find the variance of the DOM. There is a little m, and here the standard deviation of the DOM, okay? And then I want you to sketch the 3. You're going to have one, you're going to have a little sample, and then you're going to have your DOM distribution, and I want 2 bits of information for each one. Now, what's your cutoff score or critical value, okay, based on that? Is it higher, lower, or are we looking for a difference? And then step 4, Z it up, determine the sample score. Step 5, accept or reject the null. Why? 2 marks. Okay? So it's all laid out here, the whole question on how to do it step by step. Number 2, the Medical Rehabilitation Education Foundation reports that the average cost of rehabilitation for stroke victims is $24,072. To see if the average cost of rehabilitation is different at a particular hospital, a researcher selects a random sample of 35 stroke victims at a particular hospital and finds that the average cost of the victim's rehabilitation is $25,426. The standard deviation of the population is $3,051. At a 99% confidence, can it be concluded that the average cost of stroke rehabilitation at a particular hospital is different? So, there's your mean of your population, okay? Sample size, 35, okay? This is the mean of your sample, all right? And then there's your standard deviation. of your original population. All right, so there's your two pops. Research null. Everything is all here. Okay, calculate it out and away you go. A researcher claims that the average cost of men's athletic shoes is less than $82. Less than. Ooh. Oh, what just happened? There we go. He selects a random sample of 36 pairs of shoes from a catalog and finds the following cost, rounded to the nearest dollar. Is there enough evidence to support the researcher's claim at a 90% confidence interval? So assume a standard deviation, okay, of 19%, 19, okay. So here's your mean that the researcher claims will be less. There's your standard deviation of the population, okay. And here is your data. So what I want you guys to do, add it all up, find your mean, standard deviation, variance, all that kind of stuff, okay? And it's all here. So identify population 1 and 2, research and null hypothesis, and there's your mean of means, population variance, population standard deviation, variance, it's all the same, right? And this one here is all the same, and this one here. So once you get past the question, basically all of these are just the same. As you ask, and there's your 3 graphs again that I'll be looking for. Okay, and that's what we're looking for there. So I hope I was able to answer some questions that you might have had. Let me know if you guys are having any issues, but should be a lot of fun. Work on this there together, and we will see you guys week 10, Wednesday, 8 o'clock in the morning, where you guys will be handing this in. And please don't miss that class because things start to heat up very quickly now. Okay? Thank you guys. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.